Are we live? Is my microphone working for now? The microphone is working for now. Beautiful. Alright, start. Welcome back, stream. Where we left off last time, we had just made our aquatic section at the park entrance. Where we have a beautiful group of megalodons and archelions. And we also built our little security region, kind of. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. You know, we've got a little helicopter area here, so I don't have to connect it with a path, so guests aren't walking over. Guests actually can't really get into this region. We've got a couple, like, groups here and there, but for the most part, we're pretty solid. And we built this lovely, if I can get down. Scroll, let's go into capture mode. We built this lovely little marine area. You know, we got some geysers. I think I might add a bit of kelp around here, not gonna lie. And a small group over there. I don't know. You know, we'll leave it for now. We'll add like a couple. Actually, no, I'll definitely add a couple pieces here for sure. But then, if I add any more, that'll be up to you guys. Oh! And we just saw the Megalodon doing that. Right, we can unfavorite these guys now, because I think we've seen everything we can. So, unfavorite, cycle, unfavorite. Look at our beautiful boys, look at these goofy little guys. So let's quickly add the kelp. Well, let's choose the really compact. Yeah, here we go. There we go. See, that just fills in the blank space a little bit more. Right. You can even see it from above. You know, I am not... apparently the chat rate's 1, but my chat isn't... Oh, let me reopen the chat. Apparently it's... Apparently there's one chat, but it's just not showing for me. There's nothing showing. Am I doing a stupid? Oh, let me check on my phone. No, but it says no one's here, no one's chatting, so the chat rate's just 1 for no good reason. Okay. I am going to have to keep an eye on my microphone activity, because it turns out that switching the cable has not sorted the thing out, which is brilliant. But we don't fret, we just deal with. Right, so I wanted to create like a little kind of... Would this sound kind of better? I guess. I just want to make like a little service road type thing, so let's just make a solid sand path for now that branches like maybe go a bit up to here maybe? And let's just kind of scatter a bit of dirt across it here and there. Right. Okay, solid. Now we've got a little service road for the jeeps to follow. And honestly, it doesn't look bad at all. Blending sand and dirt in this biome is honestly one of the best blends you can get. Right. So, let's have a look. This region is empty. And I'm thinking we create a small little... We're going to put some stuff up here, and you can kind of look down on the whatever enclosure I decide to put here. So let's logically think. We've got some amenities over here, which means you can go out into the park. You know, it's not far from walking, so you can even like do some fancy stuff. And we have to assume, in fact, oh, let's have a look around. Sure. Yeah, look. It looks like there's dining spaces, there's kitchens, you can eat in the hotels, so that's fine. We still need to put something here. It could just be trees, or we could have another small enclosure like this. But that all depends on what we do today. So, we're not going to trace the shape of this quite as much. We're still going to stick to a goofy shape like we have done with these. Like this is... no clue. Honestly, yeah, no. I realise that it's called Funky Park, but we kind of have... yeah, to be fair, that's a weird-ass shape. We kind of got an eye here. Yeah, we got this funky-ass shape. Yeah, no, it's a Funky Park, right. Got a lot of eyes. Look at that, that is literally an eye. Oh, that's actually very cool. Look, you got like the iris, and I don't know any other parts of the eye. Look, eyelashes, and then he's like the figure at the top. It's an eye, okay. Okay, anyway, let's go back to focusing. So we need an enclosure across here. So the first thing that will probably make this easy for us is figuring out the end of this side. And I kind of want to leave this clear so we can kind of have it go up like that. Actually, oh, would we be better doing it maybe up and here? Now that's... no, we probably want to leave this region quite clear for arriving and departing guests. So yeah, we'll have the path... in fact, let's figure out where the path up will go first. Get our trusty... we could deal with that outcrop right there. Ooh. If we have the path go up there... that's a bit steep, so we could probably smooth it out. I accidentally clicked out. We could probably smooth this a bit. Smooth, we want... oh, let's keep it flattened though, Christ. Let me flatten them. Why are you not... oh, because... Alright, let's really smoothen this out kind of as much as we can. You see, that's a nicer incline. There we go. And that way we still keep the slope that we've got here. They need to add cliffs in the next game or something, man. I know 3 is confirmed. So now we can start working on the enclosure edges. So have a gap here for some trees, and then start around here. Let's try and trace as smoothly as we can the edges of this. Okay, this is feeling pretty smooth at the minute. Smooth operator. Smooth operator. Beautiful. Yeah, we don't need to worry about the visibility on this side because it's mostly going to be visible from up there. Still, we don't want the access road being like too visible from the enclosure. So we've got quite a funky shape going on. And let's have a look. That is a bit of a funky shape. Kind of remind... I've just realised I've used invisible fences all the way around, but oh well. We only really want them up to here. So, let's have a think. What fence would be suitable? I really need to pick like a fence palette out or something. Definitely not that one. That could work. And that could also work. That could kind of work, yeah. Ooh, definitely not. Okay, one of these. Let's have a look what we used here. We used... oh, let's put the mesh at the bottom. Concrete slab, I'm thinking. Yeah, we used this one last time. Do we stay consistent? I don't even know what building group this is in, to be honest, so... And you can't toggle it. I'm gonna assume it's... Okay, it's that one. And if we have a look at the pattern, it's the last one. What is the last? Is Jurassic Park one? Or DFW? There's nothing that really gives this. Oh, that is way too... We don't want concrete. Let's try and figure it out. So that... Got that. And then we got that. That looks like it'd be a DFW. That looks like Jurassic... So yeah, this is going to be Jurassic World, I think. Right, so we want to stick with the Jurassic World ones. Preferably. So we want to stick with... these two. Right. I say we still stick with the medium. Or what? It's probably called medium. No, it's the large, okay. Replace mode. It's a dinosaur park, you need security. Can't have that like that. That like that. And then we'll just put trees along the edge. So, if we have the tallest trees, like the thickest and tallest trees on this side here, kind of like as close as we can get. It's really clustered up, you know. And let's get some low ones that can hide it. Which really cluster it up. And there you go, if we manage to get like a tree line across here, then it'll be really difficult to tell. Or like just a small, just plants across this and rocks. It'll be really difficult to tell whether the fence is still going or not, because if you look there, and let's say there were trees, you wouldn't be able to tell that's an invisible fence, right? But of course there still is one, so the animals don't escape. I've still got to put some plants like across here. But for now this will just have to do. I will get around to it eventually when I remember. I remember saying, oh, I'll do it off stream, and then never doing it off stream. Right. Now let's have a look. Let's place all of these down for now. I really should have planned out my palette. See, that's why it was. That's why I could get stuff built so quickly on console, because I have a last gen, so I didn't have all the problems of having thing available. I feel like Malta's going to be the easy choice to not go with. You know, I really, really love this design. This is kind of like the lean back. This is very concrete-esque. And this kind of has an inversion of this. This feels like the best one. Just the design on the outside. Oh, I pray for more building customization next game like that. It's like every building's kind of like customizable. So it's not just the stores which are, it's everything. That would be a dream come true. But anyway, so we should actually decide what we're going to have here. We've got carnivores there, omnivores there. It feels like this has to be herbivores, yeah? Plus it's such a big space, we can fit like at least 3 or 4 species in here. So let's go decide. What species are we going to want? We need a sauropod, obviously. Let's get to our little lab and get cooking. So our base for this area will be a sauropod. Filters, size large, herbivore. So we have got ourselves the Alamosaur, the Ankylosaurus, which I don't really want hybrids in this park. The Apatosaurus, the Brachiosaurus, the Camarasaurus, the Diplodocus, Dreadnoughtus, Momentosaurus, and the Theory, which we do not want. Hmm. I'm kind of feeling Dreadnoughtus or Momentia. Ooh. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Right, we're gonna go with Dreadnoughtus. That was not you, by the way. Like, oh, ooh, ooh, but I don't know which looks better. Let's try the 2022 version. Why not? I am down for the movie versions. The movie versions are literally made for appeal, so surely these will look the nicest, right? I mean, he looks like a nice little fella. Look at him. Look at him. He's like a bigger Diplo. Does the Memento have a crest there? It looks like it has a crest, but anyway. Okay, how many eggs are we gonna get? A single one. Oh, wait back. We don't want automation. Synthesize. Begin task. Let's get another. I don't know. We'll get another one later. We've got that picked out. Now we just need to pick. We'll do small and mediums. So let's filter this. Let's look what we got with the DLC. So I really want to see. Microceratus, Megalodon, Flyer. That one was it was a carnivore, wasn't it? So yeah, okay, never mind. We can't use. Let's think. Dinocyrus, is that? Okay, that's kind of an omnivore. It's a piscivore and a herbivore. I'm surely that classifies as omnivore, right? But anyway. So we got that. We don't really want another sauropod. This is a sauropod, right? Does not tell you. It says dislike sauropod, so I'd assume so. Trying to think. What else have we got from DLC? We don't want hybrids. Hello. How you doing, Wendell, man? Yeah, how you doing, buddy? Good. Oh, that's good to hear. I am also good, thank you very much. Buzzing, honestly. Done with college until Friday, and then, yeah. Right, anyway. I'm in a dilemma here, Dan. I need you to pick something for me. So here are all the options. I'll slowly scroll through. Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down? He's a green one, he's a green one, he's a green one, he's a green one, he's a very green one, he's a green one. You're a green one. That's more of a yellowy green. What's that colour called? The very green one, the Dryosaurus. How big are these again? Anyway, we can have a flock of them. Okay, thank you very much. That's another species down. Random. Random. Purify the genome. Right. And begin the task. So, I should get some additional bays, shouldn't I? Right. Synthesize. And now, okay, we can... Today I finally finished Window Rail Season 2. Well done, lad. How long you been working on that one? Been working on it since March. Oh my god. Actually, no, to be fair, that's only 2 months. So yeah, no, fair dues. You've done it in quite a short time frame, yeah. It's absolutely, yeah, fair dues. Might check it out at one point. Okay, I need a medium species for sure. Biggest update ever apart from Saga 2 itself. Is that how the stream looks on here? Oh. Oh my god. I'll send you a clip. Oh yeah, okay, I'll check them out later, yeah. Hold on, I just realised something. Can I? Game capture. Filters. Why is there a colour correction? How do I... Ooh, that does make it look quite depressing, doesn't it? But oh well. Okay, that looks a little better. So I'm assuming that's why the very green one was called the very green one. 'Cause that had high saturation. But anyway. Right, Dan, because you picked the first one, I'll let you pick the next one. Let me scroll through. Do not pick these two. Or, actually, these are class large. But don't pick these two. You can pick any of them except for the Gigantoraptor as well. So these three are founds. Right, I'll have a look while you, Iguanodon. Okay, let's go. Right, so we've got Iguanodon, Dryosaurus, and Mamentus. Ooh. Oh, I prefer the original much more. Right. Get these done. These done. And these done. Save and exit. I cannot sing. Okay. Dryosaur, Iguanodon, Dreadnoughtus. We'll see how they fare together. Well, they're gonna have to get along. I've set the settings for that, but right. So we got those. So I feel like these two are off the list because this doesn't fit and this doesn't look up. And I feel like this one gives the most, so we're just gonna have to go with the standard. Right. Viewing Gallery 1 is our... Well, not Viewing Gallery 1, the Jurassic World Viewing Gallery is our standard. Okay, let's have a think. Would work quite well there with the thing. I could do like a branch and a small planter in the middle. Yep, perfect. And then there's not really much space for one over here, so we will have the viewing be up there. Right. Let's get working on the enclosure. So I'm thinking we add a little hole down here, kind of. A little base. How long do you reckon the stream will last? Honestly, no. I've called it short stream just because I expect my food to be ready in the next half hour. So I'll probably end up cutting it there. But as I say, now that I'm on study leave, I can probably start doing longer streams. Alright. Right. I think we could probably also branch some of this region into here. Smooth it out so that it kind of keeps the edge out. And yeah, okay, yeah, we have a little elevated region here. Let's try and expand it to the edge of the enclosure, kind of. It kind of slopes down here, but not too much now. This will be covered in trees, so dinosaurs won't. I could probably use rocks, actually, to deter them going from there. Won't need to stop speaking so fast, honestly. Can't get my own words out sometimes. Right, watering hole. And look, okay. Beautiful, we'll have one there. And then we'll add another one. Not as low down. Just want to go one single layer down. Because, yep, it auto elevates. I know this game too well now. And this will be more of a rough one, kinda. There we go, like a little strip there. Okay, and we should actually, let's add a little shape to this one as well, why not? Okay, there we go. So this is our basis to work around. Let's get painting. In terms of paints, we have rocks, dirt and sand and grass. And I am feeling like the dirt-sand combination that I used earlier could honestly add quite a bit. Get a big brush and just completely like fill this place in with sand. And then we'll add like small or fine. Let's try and get every little crevice here. Beautiful. Let me cook, let me cook. Now, we get this bad boy, and we just kind of gently blend it in. More so on the, like, harsher on the edges, I'd say. So that way, it creates a better blend between sandy dirt and grass. Okay, and how are we feeling about that? I say that creates quite a nice contrast to the grass. Okay, very nice. Let's do this something similar around. How would a rocky sand kind of look? Not this big. Focus the sand more on this edge. And then like more shallow kind of on this side. Yes, right. Let's see, how does a rock blend? Not too bad, to be fair. And then we could have like a more rocky region over here, kind of. Just separate. Give the eyes a break from all the green, kind of. So let's get our stone. And start hard pressing it around here. Have it slightly... Could honestly have like stone kind of left. Yeah, that kind of... It's actually kind of really nicely breaks it up, kind of. And that's just kind of like a rocky effect going all around here. Kind of indicate it's more of a cliff, I'd say. Okay, and blend a bit of dirt in here and there. Really try and sell the effect. Okay. That really does break up the green. But yeah, if we focus heavily on stone in this region, so let's try and get as close as we can without absolutely falling the sand. There we go, and let's try and blend the sand in a bit into the gaps. There we go, and then we get a fine dirt brush to try and make the transition from stone to grass a little less harsh. Now let's see if Dan has sent me those photos. He has. No, and we have a base with a statue. Ooh. And a blue box around the statue, which I'm assuming is going to give some sort of effect. But yeah, no, fair play. I can tell you've been working on that for a while. Right. Now. Let's think we need to start adding trees and rocks. And I want to start on the rocks first, to be honest. Just doing this rocky region here. And then we'll move on to the trees, and then we'll go back to rocks. Place a few of them around, finish up on trees, and then the final touches here and there. How would a temperate rock look? Probably not all that good. That's tropical, absolutely not. Tiger? Honestly, we're in the tiger biome, let's use a tiger rock. Let's focus on the edge of the enclosure first. Keep our rotations randomized. Hold on. And now we want to do a... there we go. And we can probably add a few more large ones over here. Not decorations, I want nature. There we go, environment. That was the word I was looking for. Randomize until we get a base. We keep getting that rotation. Is that because it's the one we were on before? That. I changed our axes. That quite nicely works. Okay, yeah, we're cooking, we're cooking. Let me cook just for a moment. Let's make this one a little shorter. There we go, very nice indeed. Now we can try to finish around this region kind of. We'll do this rotation, why not? It's bin begging. And this. And boom, okay, we have 4 little areas of large rock. Now let's go see what other rocks we have. A mediocre sized rock. Okay. Let's try and rotate a few of these to fit with this. Oh. Get that around a bit. Skadoosh. Beautiful. Oh, we got quite a flat top rock here, kind of. Very nice. Let's add a few in this region. Kind of create like a little hideaway area, kind of. Very nice indeed. And then we'll just add one to like the edge here. Okay. Very nice. Let's get on to the next rock. Should work our way down through the sizes. Let's try and blend it nicely. This is where we're going to go more into this area, kind of. Okay. There we go. Keep our randomness moving. Okay, we kind of want one to put that gap there. Maybe try and break the distance up between them. Another rock here. Another rock there. Another one right next to that one. Okay, we're doing quite nicely. Okay. The ground ones are quite coastal, so this... I'm trying to replicate kind of like a coastal region. No, this... don't take my word for the gospel, by the way. I am not an expert. This is purely me trying to kind of get things right. But I get things wrong. I get things wrong. Yeah. I am only human. I don't know why I thought I said that wrong as well. But there you go, that's just more evidence that I am not a smart individual. Right. Let's just kind of break up these gaps with these smaller ones. Then we'll have a final look back. That's not going to work. Let's try and move that around a bit. There we go. Nice. Put one around there. Break up this here. Not break up. Paint it there. Nice. Now add some small ones here and there. Maybe a small group of them over here. And then maybe a cluster of them here. Beautiful. Now we're on to the smallest. Boom. Boom. Now, last week I kind of disappointed some people by ending the stream, and I realise now that that was kind of unfair. I mean, obviously I have a life to get to, but still, I should have... I completely forgot that I put the DLC in the title. So people were kind of expecting, like, oh, I can't wait to look at the DLC, and then I kind of cut it all short and only showed the Megalodon. So, I do apologise, but I do have to, like, work around, like, my life with these streams. I cannot give it full time. I'm not a professional, my friends. Right. I'd say that's quite a rocky region. I'd say that really goes for what I was aiming for, so let's move on to the plants. So hopefully this means we won't have to go super far into the extra rocks that we're probably end up having. Let's add some dead trees, you know, it's quite a rocky area. Like bottoms of the trees behind rocks. Can I fit one back here? No. That's a bit of a pain, oh well. Let's try adding one. Oh, we could have one between these rocks here. Yep, and add some depth and scale. Okay, very nice. I think Dan is no longer with us. May his soul rest in peace. You know what it'll be? The stream really picked up when I was ending it last time, and it's going to happen again. I can feel it. Well, we started getting a lot more engagement in the chat, and then boom, I had to go. Okay, now we've got the dead trees. Let's try and get some smaller, more alive trees. Could start adding them outside the fence. Yeah, let's do that. We'll add some in front, obviously, to try and keep the line hidden. But here we have a cluster. Base light. Well, no, we'll do the break on the outside. There we go, then. Again, add depth, add scale. Okay, we're going to add that, and we're going to add, please, there we, oh, we had it, there we go. That and that and that. Probably actually remove this one. And let's add a final over there. We don't really want any out front. And let's add our smaller ones. Complete that cluster. Maybe give this a bit more. That kind of goes there. That's fine. It kind of breaks the eyes with the shadow. This area doesn't really break up very well, so let's add a smaller tree maybe here. I'd say we kind of break up the scenery quite well here. Just again, the shadows and the light, the highlights of the rock kind of breaks it up there for your eyes. Okay, this kind of feels a bit cluttered, so I'm going to try removing that one in the back there. See how that looks. Maybe we can move these across. There we go, that breaks up nicely, right. And now let's do the great masking. So we're going to have a couple of these, here, there, and everywhere. Okay, and then we're going to kind of... We're going to use the gaps with the rocks to help us mask the fence from down here. Obviously it's unavoidable up here, but you kind of, you know, you're going to be stood up here, you're looking out at the dinosaurs, you're not looking, ooh, down here where there's fence. So yeah, this rock grants us the viewing opportunity there. And then we need to kind of mask this again. Not that tall game. That. Did we kind of press this one out? Ooh. I pushed that one out a bit there. Yeah, okay, this is going quite nicely. That. Bit of that there. Bit of there. Not only does it like draw your attention away from the fence, which is already pretty well masked because of our choice of paint, but also the green really distracts from it, if you get what I mean. Put some smaller ones into the mix. I had a blue, there we go. Okay, beautiful, we break up the monotony of the... Green is a much more pleasant colour to look at in group than, like, let's say, browns, greys, more dulling colours. Green's kind of like a lively colour, no matter the shade. Obviously the really palely yellow greens, like we got up here, is kind of a monotonous, but you see, this breaks it up nicely with like the more saturated green, which is what I'm aiming to do here. I'm using a lot of words that I probably don't understand myself, but just trust the thought process. And this with this. Very nice. Okay, and then we will just, let's clean up the front of this region here. My microphone is still working fine. Yep, it is. Okay. Decorations. I probably jinxed it there, but oh well. Let's try and make it do it as much time as we have. Okay, let's try and add a few of these into the mix. Maybe back here. We don't really want it to be in front of us. We want it to be behind, kind of. We could maybe have one like in front of it. Here though. Make that little, yeah, there we go, so not just the shadows breaking it up now. And now we need smaller foliage, which is where I typically use the brush. We have fibre ground fruits. We have leafy climbers. We don't want forest, no. So immediately clear that out of there. And we have ornamental shrubs as ooh. I feel like, okay, let's use a mix of these. Kind of like make little fields of red here. Kind of break a few of them up with the regular. Small field of red here again. Slowly blend it, kind of. On the edges. You know, we still need summit here and there. Okay, and look at that. That is actually quite nice. I will not lie. Probably add a few bushes in this little area here. Maybe some more rocks now. Let's try and add rocks further out now. So I'll make a small one here maybe. Slightly larger one there. Nope, that one doesn't work. Let's just leave it as the one. Ooh, if we rotate it kind of like that. That kind of has a nice effect. I want to mainly focus on putting some rocks next to the water. Okay. Obviously not too much because we've already got quite a rocky region. In case you don't know, I probably am going to end up losing a lot of frames as this grows. This is like the most detail I've ever put into a park in my life. I'm just kind of thinking, okay, YouTubers do this, this and that. How can I kind of copy that? Like, in my own unique way. And this is my, this park is my solution, kind of. It's my attempt. Replace on? No, I should turn it off now. There we go. Let's add our little... Come on, I want to... Come on. Nope. It's not arcing where I want it to. This is where being a maths major would be great. I realise now I'm saying I'd use the maths, like, degrees for Jurassic World Evolution. That sounds very sad. Oh, but what do you expect? You're on the Deniacles channel. Right. Let's kind of break that up a little bit here. We can kind of branch off of that. Have it point this way. Go around that way. And there we go. We have a little area where we can add some foliage and whatever. You know what? This has actually been quite this is actually reaching. It's almost reached an hour, which is the typical run length, so this stream's actually gone quite well. Okay, I guess it's kind of lied about short stream. My apologies, my friend, that's right. Add some planters from the edge. Add this. Glory. Hanging on the moment with you, out on the edge, the glow. Hanging on the moment, and I'm on the edge with you. I shouldn't be singing songs. I'm not sure. Do you get copyright strike for just singing songs? I don't know, and I kind of don't want to risk it, so let's not risk it. What decorations do we have that we can put here? Can't really put that. We don't really have this. We could put a herb. No, a herbivore enclosure might be better, like around this region. Ooh. Ooh, yes, this is actually very nice. Look at that. Look at that. You're walking by, you see these. Should we have two? Nah, we'll be fine. You can still see it, like, even from around, because we're curving from that direction. Right. And now we just need to kind of break it up a bit more. Jurassic World rock would not really do there. What other decorations do we have? Do we have a fountain that's small enough? We do! Ooh. Fountains really just help break everything up. Where did we use this fountain last? I feel like it was up this area. Yeah, that's fine. That's still a decent distance away from. That was the closest. Those are the closest ones. Those, I think that's a Spino skull. Yeah. So that's a lot closer. That's like 2/3 the distance of that one. No, it's more like half, but still. Actually, it's more between anyway. My food is probably almost ready. So let's try and wrap this up quickly. That's the. It was never promised I'd end up wrapping this all up perfectly, but I would like to. So maybe a tree behind me would go well. I don't think I'd be able to fit one actually back here. Oh no. Beautiful. And then what small foliage do I have access to? That would look natural. None of it. Guess we got some more planters. These are a bit too large. Can we get some low-key planters maybe? Definitely not low-key. These are kind of low-key. Okay, we can work with. Oh no, these are exact same as the other one. Just realised I clicked on that one. Oh, come on, I'd like to wrap this up. These are the ones we used just there. The Alpine one could work. It's pretty much the same, but let's just try and... We're just trying to wrap things up here. And maybe we leave this little bit open here. Let's connect the paths, kind of. There we go, that's nice. And let's have a look from thing here. Okay, yeah, you get a decent idea over there of what it's supposed to be. Obviously this, we've only done like this part of the region, which is like a quarter of it. But we're getting there, we're getting there. Yeah, we haven't really put any dinosaurs in yet, which is a bit of a shame. No, you know what, let's try this temporary fence. And then we can just chuck some dinosaurs in here. And then that way I haven't lied to everyone. There we go. That kind of blocks this region off for now, so I can work. And then we'll work our way down and finish up here. So let's add Iguanodon. Select eggs. Let's get them all. Speed this up. And while we wait for that 10 seconds, let's go have a look over here. Oh, we just saw the Megalodon again. You are a hungry boy. Beautiful. Take us there. Release via airlift. And Is that a... Oh, there? Ah, the territory expands all the way out there, but the humans are
Asset
fine.
requiring collection. En route to
Can they
pick up
get
the
out?
asset.
Don't think they can. There's not a space. Maybe it's just an effect of using this technique. I still need to
Transportation
cover
underway.
these up. Don't particularly want to do rocks because that takes forever, but honestly I might end up falling back on that. Right. How far are these guys? We got one set off.
Asset in transit.
Two set off. Gonna take a while for three. Will I stream after I've eaten? I don't know.
Asset
Oh, I've been
delivered.
sent a second.
This dinosaur is
MP45.
large, bulky, and has a stubborn disposition. It's
Shut
called
up,
the
George.
iguanodon. It's an herbivore with attitude. I'd suggest giving it a wide berth.
Ooh, the blue and the orange is a very nice contrast. And it works with our little region here. But the orange kind of matches with this, and the blue kind of matches with the grey and the beige. And the orange works with beige as well, so it's kind of like a really nice blend. Where is our next one? Let's have a look. You are moving. You still got the grey, and the green's still kind of pale.
Asset transported.
And you again fit in very nicely. Is there any difference between this colour and this? They might have the same base colour. Yeah, they've got Svalbard. This one just looks a lot more green because of the contrast. Oh, he's back. Nathan, you've joined just as the stream's ending, my friend. Also, what do you mean he's back? I've been streaming for like the last few weeks. This is like the 5th stream now. Alright, let's get... Oh, come on, land.
Asset has been collected.
You know what? While we're here, let's just save. I'll put... You know what? Yeah, why not? We'll continue the stream when I get back from my food. Yeah, so we'll leave that there. Quick game. Thank you guys for tuning in. Should be live in about another hour. Till next time. Probably less than, actually. Till next time. Bye.